Hey everyone, Mask here, and in today's video I'm going to introduce you the 3 new items from the limited time free package that Epic Games is offering to enhance your project. If you enjoy this topic, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. To begin, go to the fab.com website, click on limited time free, and let's open the first item. The first free item is the Magician's Library, an environment full of mystery and magic. You will have access to animated books, hidden doors with dissolution effects, interactive paintings, incredible visual effects, and more than 50 assets to compose your scene. Perfect for RPGs, fantasy games, or any project that needs a mixed touch. Standard procedure. Click here on License, choose Personal or Professional. Either one, click on Buy Now. Agree, and click on Accept. To finish, place order and accept. All set. This item is now in our library. Let's move on to the next one. The second package is a low-poly loot set, offering more than 100 stylized items that can be used as loot, power-ups, etc. This pack, which comes from the game Fortnite, includes food, treasures, trophies, and much more, all with a cohesive visual style and optimized for performance. If you want to add visual rewards to your game, this is the package. Same procedure, select the license, click on Buy Now. Check the checkbox and accept. Plus, order, accept. For this second item, you might fall into the same trap I did. If you don't pay attention, you'll have the same problem. When I went to add the item to the game in Unreal, it showed that it was unavailable. That's because it only downloaded the license for the EFN, but this is the editor only for Fortnite. It's not the one we usually work with. So here in Unreal Engine, it's unavailable. So I found another method for us to get this license, even if you've already obtained it. If you are using the Google Chrome browser, click up here on the 3 dots and open a new incognito window. Copy and paste the asset link. Here below, you select Unreal, and then click on Buy Now. Log into your account as usual. Then just accept the terms and it will already appear. You can see that it even gets a bit buggy. The screen that was showing even disappeared. But if I search here in my library by typing Luthi, it already appears here. Now yes, I can add it to my project. And last but very important, we have the Space Cruiser Defender. A complete modular sci-fi environment including 165 assets and several functional blueprints with sliding doors, elevators, and engine. The map comes pre-configured, but you can modularize and adapt it as you wish to create your own ship. Third item impressed me quite a lot. It's an insane spaceship. I found it very well detailed. I don't have many projects to put here, but I confess that I was drooling over these assets here. There are more than 160 assets just in this spaceship. Surely you will use something from here in some other project. Even if it's just a table or these, I don't know, beds here that you might suddenly use for accommodation. Something a bit more futuristic, or these tables with futuristic chairs here as well, or simply the background images, I don't know. The details of this spaceship and this little map here are incredible. I think, for sure, you can extract some things from here to use in our projects. Select the license. Go now. Check the checkbox, accept, place order, accept. With the 3 items added to the library, let's start the fun. Let's explore these maps and these assets a bit to see how they look inside the game. The Magician's Library map cannot be added directly to our project. So, we have to come here to the FAB library, type its name and create a project. Here we select the most current version. Correct the names, as it cannot have special characters. Also reduce it a little bit because there is a limitation. Let's just put it like this. And create. Let's take advantage of the created map and already add the Fortnite items. Type lot, add to project. Show all. Magician Library. Select the latest version, add to project. Let's also take the opportunity to add that spaceship. Space. This one here. Add to project. Let's place a magical library with a spaceship outside. It all makes sense, right? All set. The 3 assets are already on the same map. Let's go test it. I took the opportunity to place a little wizard here to see if it looks good with the setting. Is this the little one, or is this the little wizard from the Phantom ending? I got it from the factory. I think it's from the ending. Phantom, if it's not, it's very similar. Okay, great. Done, I finished adding May. Let's see how it looks on the map. Turned out cool, very fitting to the map. He doesn't have a nice movement. He turned out like a puppet, all stiff. This map is very detailed, very beautiful. Would it have been better to stick with third person? Here, because I forgot some configuration. Let's go up here. Look at the details of the stairs. Wow, very well detailed. When I saw it in the video, I hadn't noticed this level of detail. Here, looking with the game open, it's much more beautiful. The image. Let's go up. Look, the crystals, the books. Look, even up close, the books look quite realistic. I really liked it. Here, a pot of poison. I had read in the description that there would be something like this. More books and more crystals. Very well detailed. I don't have many ideas to put in a map like this, but it's always interesting to have this type of steel. Because even if I don't use a library or something like that, we end up using the assets for some other room, some other map. This crystal here, if I'm not mistaken, the effects are made with Niagara. Let's see the weight of this map. It's quite light. I found it a bit strange about this map. And when I look at it from the outside through the construction map, I can't see any. It's only when you hit play that it appears here inside the library itself. Even in that, the library is magical. I'll return to normal. This map has some blueprints and some extremely interesting functions. That's why I say Whenever we get an asset, even if we are not going to use that specific asset, we can use the function. Look at this painting visualization. A really cool animation is going to play, right? By pressing the U key, there's still interaction. The U exits. So when overlapping, it zooms into the image by pressing U. It exits the image. I think if you move, it should also exit. Yes, it exits. And there's another one here that I found very interesting. Also, going back to the game, it froze for a moment. I took the opportunity to fix the Marine, correct its retargeting. And this is what I wanted to show, this book function. I found it quite interesting. There, I think something is missing. A page. I must have messed something up in the map editing here. But I found it really cool. I will definitely use it in some project. Just to do some reading here. And look, if I were you, I would subscribe to the channel now. I'm counting on you. I wouldn't risk it, huh? And let's move on to the next map. In this spaceship map, we can't just press play and try to go through, because the doors have a device called a trigger. And it will only work with the character that is already configured. So we have to do it quick. Here in the map folder, here in demo, there's the third person and there's blueprint. Drag the character over here. Maybe it has the wrong mesh or some animation issue. Just double click here to open its blueprint. Here, select AVP money, and here select the Queen or Many itself. From there, there's one more step I forgot. Type pause. Here in the details tab, type pause. Come here to auto pause player, which is disabled, and set it to player 0. Done. From this point, we will already have control of the character, which is already configured for the map itself. And now, yes, we can navigate around. Wow, this ship is insane. From what I saw in the presentation video, it's gigantic and very detailed. I think for Star Wars fans, there must be some good ideas to explore here. I hadn't seen this amount of lighting detail in the promotional video, the video that's on FAB. Here it's much more beautiful, much more detailed. Let's go to the other side. The lighting effects are much stronger, much more pronounced. And the graphic quality is much higher as well. When we record videos, apparently it's normal for the quality to drop. You can't really see the absurd quality of the maps. And look at the number of assets here. It reminds me of 165, something like that. An absurd amount. Look at the weapons. There's several weapons here. If you needed to make a futuristic game, this map here will provide you with many assets to collaborate with your game. Is there a futuristic bathroom? Cool. There's a dormitory. Does it go all the way to the end of the base? Like this? I'll walk a bit more. There are always these hanging TVs. They're just dormitories, really? They could have done something different. I don't know, the end of the dormitory is a new room. This map is entirely modular, so when you set it up the way you want, you just define it and it gets better for your game. I went down another corridor, which would be where they store the smaller ships. From what I saw in the presentation and outside the map, these little ships are hovering. So you can still use them in the game. Really, for Star Wars fans, you can do a lot. There's so much lighting that it even gets kind of... The lighting is broken here, at least, in my view. Look, I hadn't seen this in the presentation video. Cool. And we can reuse not only the assets, but also the blueprints, or at least the logic. So if we want to make an elevator, something similar to what just happened there, we just use the same logic, use the same blueprint. Send a little more. It gets a bit stuck on the stairs when I try to pass. Man, the map is very beautiful. I always talk a lot about reusing the maps from the factory. And this is a very good thing, because actually when you buy a map, you are hiring an artist. So it's not just using Google's work. They are made exactly for this purpose. And the moment you put this in your Google, you are using work that was paid for by App Game. So these maps and the assets in general are made available to us for free because App Game has already paid for them. That's why we have all the licensing and can use them freely in the game. Is there more stuff over here? Wow, there's a lot more stuff. Oh, I saw this in the promotional video. A meeting room, something like that. More stuff on the other side. They could have incorporated an additional running functionality or feature here in this, their own character model. This room is done. Yeah, I think I've already seen it. Man, this ship is really awesome. I really liked it. This set of stars, these packages, in my opinion, weren't as good as the previous one. However, you can't even compare the current stars with the previous one. They really went all out with those previous assets. Oh, there's more stuff here. How cool. Oh, it's just another end. It's to go down both ends. It's the same part. Like a parking lot, something like that. So the assets they provided in previous months, that was completely insane. It was an absurd amount of work in terms of map size. The maps were gigantic. Besides, the assets had an absurd quality as well. And this one, in terms of qualities, but the assets are smaller, they're small, yet the quality is insane. These gifts that the factory gives us every month, twice a month, are applause-worthy. There's no way you can say this isn't good or that you can't do anything with these assets. Surely an idea will come up to do something. I'm going to mix several of them to make a unique crazy game, and that's it.
If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment below what you thought and have an excellent day.